So when you have osteoporosis, what are you afraid of? You're afraid of fracture, and you should be. Over the age of 65, a fractured hip has a higher mortality rate, a 2-year mortality rate than breast cancer. With osteoporosis is bigger problem than breast cancer. It's massive, and we want to help people with that for sure.
And I think the stat that you guys had shared, which was very interesting, is that between Canada, Europe, and US, about $6.3 trillion are spent on fractures.
So there was a meta study that was done, annual costs of treating osteoporotic fractures in the United States, Canada, and Europe. And a meta study is kind of a big deal because they're looking at data from many different studies to come up with this number. And they said between $5 to $6.5 trillion a year, which, and honestly, I didn't believe it. But when you look at the cost of treating the fracture and all the follow-up rehab that people go through, that it starts to become very real number. And so it's crushing economies. And here's the thing about it is that human beings have been steadily declining in bone density, and studies have revealed this since 1900. So human beings are getting weaker. The quality of our food, the type of work that we do, time in the sun, whatever it is, human beings are getting weaker. And it's getting to the point where we're seeing people now with osteoporosis in their 20s and 30s. It's basically an extinction level event in another 100 years because people won't even be able to have children.